What's up, guys? It's your boy Darskin, and today we're going to be talking about something that's pretty weird, and I don't even think Netmarble really knows that they did this, but this actually makes this character a lot better than they would be had they not done it. So, starting out, big shout out to Kabuki. If you guys don't know, Kabuki made a video on Rimuru yesterday. Rimuru is one of those characters that has a stance ability, being this right here. Assumes a stance which grants debuff immunity for one turn, heals 20% of the diminished HP at the start of the next turn. Obviously, at rank 2, he taunts and he has debuff immunity, heals 30% HP. And then at rank 3, he debuff immunity and taunts for 2 turns, heals 50% of diminished HP at the start of the next turn. Right? That's cool and all. But this is the thing. Because if you guys don't know, there's another unit that also has this exact same thing, which is Estarossa. But the difference is, and I'm going to actually show you guys, because I have my JP pulled up, because I don't have Estarossa on global, and I want to show you guys both sides of it. So let me pull my JP up so you guys can see it. As you can see right here, we have Estarossa, right? Estarossa has the same thing. Now, you obviously can't see what it says, but obviously it's taunt, counter, blah, 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 blah. Which I can show you the cards, but I can't show you the character. It says, assumes a stance for, assumes a stance for one turn, which taunts enemies and inflicts damage, blah, 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 blah. Right here, it taunts for one turn, same thing. Right here, taunts for 2 turns, same thing. Now, the difference is, he does not have debuff immunity on his card. If you look at his passive, allies have their debuffs removed when using stance skills and gain debuff immunity for 2 turns. I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, well, Darskin, why does this even matter? What are you talking about? I'm glad you asked. Let's go ahead and go into the match, or practice mode, whatever, with Rimuru and Estarossa. So, once we get Rimuru inside the match. Alright, so we both have them in match. Just for the sake of it, we'll both use their level 3s. Right? Now, what is the difference? What is the difference? Rimuru's debuff immunity doesn't count as a buff. Rimuru's debuff immunity counts as a stance. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, why does that matter? The reason why it matters is because Green Escanor can remove buffs, therefore he can remove Estarossa's debuff immunity. Valenti does double damage to buffed units, therefore she does double damage to Estarossa if he uses his counter. On top of Red Guild Thunder. Red Guild Thunder, a lot of people are using him right now. Red Guild Thunder has type advantage to Estarossa. Red Guild Thunder ult is the same ult that Valenti has. So he also does double damage to buffed enemies. Well, with his ult. So, if you ult Estarossa with Red Guild Thunder or Valenti, he's one shot. He just dies. Even though he has 50% damage reduction from, the rule this week, it doesn't matter. He still dies because it counts as a buff. But as far as Rimuru, which I'll go ahead and show you guys. Am I not allowed to click the character? I guess not. I mean, all it was going to say was, it was going to say the same thing, debuff immunity. The only difference is Rimuru's counts as a stance and Estarossa's counts as a buff. Now, as to why this would be, I can only assume it's because Rimuru's debuff immunity is on his card. Which, like, I guess it's like, alright, so the debuff immunity is on his card. His card's a stance card, I guess. But, I mean, there's cards that have given buffs, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. They probably looked over this entirely. But, like I said, Kabuki made a video yesterday on Rimuru, and he was, like, he did super good. Like, Rimuru was destroying people. Definitely check that video out if you have not already. But yeah, in that video, I saw it, and I was like, isn't Estarossa's debuff immunity a buff? You know, but apparently not. So since this is a since this is a stance and not a buff, not only does Valenti not one-shot him, he has type advantage to Guild Thunder. Guild Thunder can't one-shot him. Cause that's, if you guys don't know, whether they're type advantage or type disadvantage, if they are buffed, you will one-shot. Right? My Valenti has one-shot multiple units with type disadvantage, right? I'm just making that clear. Just because you got type advantage doesn't mean you, like, Red Guild Thunder could one-shot Rimuru if Rimuru had the buff. You know, I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. I don't know, man. I might actually have to get Rimuru to 80 and test it out. I will definitely have to get him to 80 and test it out. That's so crazy. Like, I know y'all are probably, some of y'all might not even care, but like, I don't know. That it's cool to me that they did that. And then his passive increases defense-related stats by 8% at the start of the next turn if the hero takes damage. So, he will eventually just become so tanky that you can't kill him. Not to mention, his stance card heals on top of taunts, on top of the damage reduction. He literally, like, what are you going to do? At least this week. This week, he's just going to become stupid. I have him 3-6 currently. I know Mystic has him like 6-6. Kabuki has him like 6-6. I didn't do that. Obviously, we have all cosmetics because they gave them to us practically. I think you had to buy one or two. The downside is that the slime units, none of them have UR gear, right? You cannot get them UR gear. So, I mean, as far as that goes, that sucks. But, I mean, I'm going to probably run him HP defense. His first card does double damage to buffed units. So, I mean, he's not going to really be doing any damage as far as that. But as far as a tank, this man is about to be super, super tank monster, bro. Like, between his passive, the PvP rule, and his stance card, he's going to be doing dumb damage, man. I just thought that was super cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just thought that was super cool. If that his was not a buff, it counted as a stance as far as his debuff immunity. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want me to get him to 80 and test him out. I'm thinking about it. I'll probably talk to some more people and see the take that they have on him or whatever. But yeah, and also like I said, big shout out to Kabuki. Make sure you guys check out his video. That's where I saw it from, because I would have had no idea. But yeah, I'll probably link his video in the description if I remember. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I had to talk about. Rimuru, OP, best character this week. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.